The following video tour is designed to familiarize operators with the special characteristics of the Capacity Electric TJ9000 versus a diesel-powered vehicle and does not replace operator training for a yard spotter truck. Let's get started. The electric TJ9000 has a gross combined vehicle weight rating, GCVWR, of 160,000 pounds with a 150-inch wheelbase. Capacity's electric TJ9000 is environmentally cleaner, quieter, and more powerful than a standard diesel. This box up front to the left of the steps is the System Cooling Package, or SCP, and is used for cooling the hydrogen fuel cell. It houses the door for the electrical charging port. This should stay closed to prevent the engine from faulting out and shutting down. Here we have the electric air compressor system for the air brakes and suspension, as well as the hydraulic system reservoir. And mounted under that is the battery thermal management system that controls the high voltage battery's temperature. Moving to the back, we see that the ramp and the fifth wheel are the standard Capacity tail section. The fifth wheel is a Holland FW35TT with an 80,000 pound rating and a 16-inch lift weight. Note that the components on both the street side and the curb side of the truck extend above the boom deck and frame. So, if your trailer has attachments or a structure that's slightly lower than the fifth wheel plate height, you'll need to monitor the elevation of the lift so these components don't make contact. The hydrogen storage system, or HSS, is mounted on the curb side of the electric TJ9000. Removing the fuel cap will energize the tractor's system, but will not allow the vehicle to operate. You'll find the battery disconnect switch on the front of the HSS. This battery disconnect will shut down all systems on this hydrogen electric terminal tractor and should be disconnected at the end of the day. In other words, anytime the truck won't be driven for several hours. Above the forward end of the HSS is the Electronics Cooling Package, ECP, and HVAC condenser. The ECP's two fans cool the vehicle's vital electronics. Capacity's electric TJ9000 also includes a complete mirror and lighting package. This features LED lighting, as well as work lights located on the curb side of the platform and the street side of the cab, with standard and seatbelt beacons. Before entering the cab, note entry and exit points. Enter on the street side of the vehicle if rear door usage is desired. Always maintain 3 points of contact on steps and handrails. An alternate entry can also be made with the driver's side door. Now let's look at the cab's operator station, featuring a standard air ride seat and a tilt telescoping steering column. For the driver's comfort, the cab is also equipped with a ceiling-mounted cab fan. There are also two separate condenser fans on the hood that are part of the heating and air conditioning system. The Capacity Electric TJ9000 main dash consists of a standard speedometer and gauge cluster. You'll also see the standard controls for heating and air conditioning. The auxiliary dash panel consists of standard light switches and touchscreen controls for the fuel cell powertrain system. Below this display panel, you'll find the standard boom lift, trailer brake, and parking brake controls. The operator can also control the amount of regenerative braking needed and can switch between low, medium, and high levels. To get more comfortable with this and for a better feel of each deceleration level, you may want to do a test drive without a load. To power up, turn the key to the second position and wait for the display to turn on. Next, turn the key to the start position and release immediately. You may have to wait a couple of seconds for the air pressure to build as indicated on the dash gauges. Once the vehicle completes its power-up tests, the HEV OK indicator will show green and you're ready to get moving. The Capacity Electric TJ9000 accelerates and stops just like a typical diesel-powered truck. Gears include neutral, drive, and reverse. Engage drive or reverse gears only when the vehicle is at a complete stop and the parking brake is off. Then press the service brake and select your gear. Be aware that when initiating the drive gear, you'll notice a small amount of forward motion, just like a diesel. Ensure the vehicle completely shuts down before turning the key switch back on, removing the fill receptacle cap, or opening the charge door. This process can take up to several minutes. The vehicle is completely shut off when it stops emitting noise. When you've brought the vehicle to a full stop, change to neutral and set the park brake. After turning the vehicle off, always set the park brake before leaving the operator's seat, and exit safely with care and caution using the handrails. For additional information, reference the Capacity's Operator Handbook for the electric TJ9000 with hydrogen fuel cell.